What is up, Retro Maniacs? Joe Day coming at you from Mike's Retro Trading Cards. And this is the first of a three-part series to talk about my Tom Brady rookie card collection in a segment we're calling PC Spotlight. But before we get to that, hit the music. Okay, let's get right into this. First, a little bit of housekeeping. This will be the first of the three-part series. The first one will be kind of entry-level to mid-range Tom Brady rookie cards. The next one will be higher-end Tom Brady rookie cards. And then the last one will be any Brady cards that I have out to be graded or I don't currently have in hand. We'll do one kind of catch-all video of those. And as we go through, on the bottom left, Mike's going to put how much I have invested into these cards, whether I bought it raw and had it graded, or whether I bought it graded directly. And then on the right, we will have the information of the current value. And we used eBay's TerraPeak to calculate that number. We looked at some of the most recent sales for each one of the cards as they are graded. All right, the first one we're going to talk about, this is a 2000 Press Pass Tom Brady rookie card. Right out of the gate, you'll notice that the total cost was $0. This was actually part of a deal that Mike gave me when we worked out a purchase of another card that you'll see in a later video. He kind of threw this in as a random act of kindness. So it's a casket card. This one's not going anywhere. This was a gift from a friend. So the card itself, I loved Press Pass. For those of you who haven't collected cards very long and don't remember Press Pass, they were one of the first sets that came out every year. It was all collegiate uniforms. You could buy a box of this and probably get 3 or 4 Bradys in a box. If you look back at some of Mike's grading card reveal videos, you'll notice that he had a lot of these Brady Press Pass rookies. The photography is phenomenal. The company didn't last much longer past 2000, but you can see with the photography of this card, the back, just a really clean example. And you can pick this up for a very reasonable price. Next one we're going to take a look at is the 2000 Pacific. If you don't remember Pacific, they actually still do make Pacific cards. Panini bought Playoff, which had previously bought Pacific. So Panini Prism, Panini Crown Royal, those are former Pacific brands. This is a card that's, again, it's not flashy. It's just a clean base card. You can see him in his Senior Bowl uniform with his Michigan helmet. This one I sniped on eBay. I picked it up raw. It came in a little worse than I thought, which is generally how it goes when you buy something on eBay. But I sent it off to SGC, came back an 8, pretty pleased with that. You can see these cards, especially the entry-level Bradys, they weren't the best quality. They had a lot of, it was cheaper card stock, things like that. And they were cards that you would rip a box open or a few packs. And unless it was an insert or one of the top rookies, you'd probably just throw it into a shoebox. So this one, pretty cool card, and hats off to Pacific for having Brady in most of their sets, not just their low-end stuff, but also their high-end sets. Next one we have, this is a 2000 Score Tom Brady. Similar look and style to the first two. He is in his full Michigan uniform, his away uniform here. I got this one actually on Twitter, and they were at home, they were at their childhood home, they were going through some old stuff, came across a couple of Brady rookies. I snagged this one up. This one actually looked better in person than it did in the pictures. I sent it off to SGC. I thought I had a chance at a 8.5. but it did come back an 8. Very nice card. If you're looking, there are a lot of opportunities to buy some of these cards on Twitter, and you can generally get a little bit of a better deal than you normally would if you bought them on eBay, because the seller is saving those fees. So I'd recommend, checking that out, and you might have a good, some good luck like I have. With this card, with Score, this was actually another company that was bought out by Panini, and Panini does still make Score, a Score set every year. It's one of their lower end products, very similar to how it was when Score made their own cards. Very, low end, entry level, one of the first sets that came out every year. All right, the next one we have, this is a 2000 Collector's Edge Supreme Tom Brady rookie card. This is another card I purchased on Twitter. It actually looked much better than the pictures. Fortunately, came back a PSA 6. You can watch that video. I was really blown away by the grade that this card had received. This one out of this group is the first that's numbered. You can see here out of 2000. Collector's Edge was a low-end product. This was actually the last year they made Collector's Edge. 2000 was the last year of Collector's Edge. It very much looks like a product from the late 90s, early 2000s. You can see the foil, kind of flashy. But this is I really like this card because he's got his full Michigan uniform. It's not one of the photoshopped. It's numbered, which is unusual. And, this presents much better than a 6. The eye appeal of this is so much nicer than a 6. I can't even begin to talk about how shocked I was at the grade that this one came back. These are very, very tough to grade. It was a low-end product, and they didn't survive very well. But yeah, still, even at a 6, it presents really well, has great eye appeal. Love that card. And the last one we have for this video is the 2000 Donruss Elite. This is the highest end of all of the cards. It is a little bit more expensive, a little bit pricier, but it can still be had at a relatively decent price. You can see the current value of it right now on eBay. This card, the first 500 were actually die cut, and then cards 501 to 2000 were just the normal card. This one, again, presents much better than an 8, but you can see here in the back corner, there is a ding there. You can't see it in the front, which is nice. Donruss Elite, one of my favorite products that came out every year. They still make Elite. Panini still makes Elite to this day. And they've actually done this design in some of the cards that they've made recently with the Elite brand. But this is a very cool card. Like I said, this one's numbered to 2000. The foil, it just pops. This is one I actually bought already graded, and I was pleased when I saw it come in. The slab is a little, that's one thing I don't like about buying graded cards on eBay. I'd rather buy raw and have them graded, but some of the slabs come scuffed up, so might have to do something about that. But it is a really beautiful card. All right, so this is the 5 what I would call entry-level Brady rookie cards. Brady cards that if you want to have a piece of the greatest of all times rookie collection, these are cards that are reasonably priced that you can find for a few $100s, anywhere from about $200 to about $1,000. It really depends on what you're looking for. But if you're looking for some of the entry-level stuff, these are a few that I would strongly recommend. Hope you enjoyed this one. We'll come back with the second one in a little bit, and we'll have some higher-end Tom Brady rookie cards. Thanks for watching.